presenting Dr. Ethics Medzone. Medzone is India's most trusted chain of pharmacy. They are an integral part of Dr. Ethics Healthcare, and it holds a vision to reach affordable and quality medicines to the masses. In order to brief more into the brand and to tell you more about what Medzone specializes in, we have with us today Mr. Prabhin S, who is the Business Development Manager at Medzone. So, thank you, Prabhin, for joining with us. Please help our audience understand, more about Medzone, what it specializes in, and what it offers to the franchisee partners.
Good evening, ma'am. It's a wonderful opportunity to explain our Medzone pharmacy franchise through FranchiseBazar.
Right. Prabhin, I would want to understand, what Medzone specializes in. Like, since, it's been a long that there are a couple of franchisees already running for Medzone. And speaking of COVID and pandemic and, pharmacy is the need of an hour for everyone. So if you can, give and brief into the services that you specializes and what you offer to your franchisee partner.
Yeah, ma'am. From Medzone Pharmacy, we are helping the customers with a great thing. Like we are serving people with giving 1 rupee medicines from its own manufacturing unit. Medzone is a company which has 3 manufacturing units. We are manufacturing tablets, capsules, injections, cosmetics, food products, and Ayurvedic products also. So we can give with a low price for below poverty peoples. In this pandemic period also, there are no rotation of money. We are guiding whole below poverty peoples with the best price of medicine with 1 rupee.
Correct, correct. And how many franchisees are running currently for Medzone?
Currently, for Pan India, we have 110 outlets.
Okay. Okay, so there are 110 outlets which are running under Medzone. Okay. So I think all the business seekers who have joined with us, they would definitely want to understand, why investing and starting a franchisee with Dr. Ethics Medzone is a good idea. What is that you specialize in? So if you can highlight some of your strengths which you have for Medzone.
Sure, ma'am. Right now we have opened at about 10 pharmacies in last month itself. After pandemic, many entrepreneurs are interested to open Medzone franchise, and they are directly calling to us, and they need the Medzone pharmacy. We are guiding them with the licensing work. Then we are guiding them whole guidelines, and the franchisee fee is also very low. We are
Right, right.
not getting any their profit margin or a profit percentage from the that entrepreneurs, retailers, so that they can directly sell the product to the customers with our products with more than 65 percentage, and for their product, the other products like Randbag, Cipla, the branded medicines, they can get more than 30 percentage of profit margin, so that they can give flat discount to the customer. They can give 20-25% flat discount to the customers, so that they can earn many profit.
Got it, got it. And over here, like you said, you give flat 65% of discount on all the medicines on the MRP price.
Yeah.
Right? Okay,
Yes.
okay. So basically, I have a very similar connecting slide related to this. So as we know, in pharmacy business, there are a couple of competitive brands and very well-known popular brands which are there in market. Like we see there is Dawa Discount, which is an upcoming emerging brand. There's Apollo Pharmacy, which is already a well-known brand from a very long time. There's MedPlus, there's Netmates, Sanjeevani, and similarly the other brands that you see over here. So how do you differentiate yourself, in that competition? Because every other company is competitive and providing some competitive prices or, reduction in the medicine. So how are you different from all these companies that we see over here?
Every pharmacy franchise companies has their own, which means success stories.
Right.
Every companies has one. Like some companies will be having manufacturing units, some will be in strength with the online pharmacy, some will be helpful for local vendor supplies. And comparing to all franchises, we have all facilities. Like we have our own website, and we have online pharmacy. We have this retail outlet with tie-upping with the local vendor directly, and we can directly supply the whole medicines from our godown itself. We have godown in 4 areas, mainly north, east, and south center, so
Right.
that we can directly supply whole things. So
Correct.
we
Correct.
have a plus point with the manufacturing unit, with the godown, and we can supply whole things for whole areas, and we are
Right.
not getting any profit margin from anybody else, no, so that it is also a better thing. Then our franchisee fee is very low comparatively other pharmacy franchisees.
Correct, correct. And when you said, the franchisee fee and the total investment is very, very low, so we have a very similar slide connected to this. We'll move to the next slide, wherein we can see there are some of the key differentiating factors that you have mentioned compared to the other brands. So I would want you to, give an overview on the points which are mentioned over here, and I think it gives a very clear picture and understanding of how are you different from the competition.
Yeah, our company is a manufacturer. This is the first point. But the special point is our company is a WH certified factory. Not a single factory. Our 3 factories are WHO certified factories. Our factories name are Ethics Healthcare, Maxwell Pharma,
Mhm.
Stamin Nutraceuticals Private Limited. These 3 companies are having WHO GMB certified factory, own factory. And
Understood.
we have ISO certification also.
Got it.
And the next thing we can go that total investment is 3 to 5 lakhs. Other franchises they can't able to open with this minimum amount. 3 to 5 lakhs is a very low investment for entrepreneurs in startup.
Right, right. Correct.
And and we are supplying our Medzone pharmacies for pan India for every pin codes.
Got it. Okay. Okay. So, like speaking of investment, like this includes the rental and the other charges that we usually incur, in opening a pharmacy outlet. So, does it include all those amount?
Starting, we will inform the customers that they has to arrange their own shop with
Okay.
rental everything, rental or own building. The
Correct.
basic things we need is they has to fill the application form. They have
Mm-hmm.
to send the rental agreement if it is rental, or sale deed copy if it's their own shops. These two things are very needed with the Aadhaar card.
With Aadhaar card. Okay, understood. And over here, we also see that you support and train them in terms of the software that you provide, so that all the stocks are able to maintain and match that stocks and sales value. Plus, we see that you provide the staff recruiting, drug license, marketing, and the other support. So, would you like to elaborate on these
Sure,
points?
sure, ma'am. We have our own IT team, like a digital marketing team,
Mhm.
so that a billing software is better thing for us. We will install the billing software for our customers, and
Right.
we will give training at least 5 times with the
Mhm.
video, so
Got it.
that once we will train, second we train, thirdly we will give the video, so that they can easily catch the points, like how they can put the sale order, if purchase invoice, they can maintain the inventory, they
Mhm.
can file the GST monthly once. Everything will be finalized, equalized for them. And in our billing software, bulkly they can enter the stocks also. In We are not dealing with retail, we are dealing with this retail plus distribution also,
Okay.
so that in distribution they will apply the products in software bulkily, no, that's why
Mhm.
we can able to directly apply the whole things in Excel file or PDF file, they can insert in the billing software.
Got it.
And
Got
the
it.
next thing, they will remind, the billing software will remind them when they have to where they are entering wrong entries, any
Mhm.
other mistakes has been done means it will directly intimate them it's wrong, so
Oh.
that the billing software will be useful for them. It is a lifetime using billing software, they don't want to recharge, or they don't want to pay again and again for that billing software. One time investment, it will be free from our own our Medzone. We will directly install them in free of cost.
Got it. Understood. So, speaking of, this discounting strategy, so what exactly you follow? Like, is it based on the location? Like, depends on, if you're opening in tier one city or tier two city or tier three cities, accordingly you give discounts on the medicines, or is it like flat 65% that you provide from the?
Our company medicines all are a flat 65 percentage anywhere else, and delivery will be also free.
Okay, okay, understood. So I think it gives a very clear message in terms of, how do you specialize and how do you differentiate yourself from the competitors. So we'll move to the next slide, wherein we would want to understand, what is the support in terms of, all the aspect that we cover that you provide to your franchisee partners. So over here we have mentioned couple of points. If you can elaborate on these points, Prabhin.
Sure, ma'am. Actually, I have explained these first 2 points. 65 percentage discount is from MRP from our own factory. Then
Correct.
Medzone billing software also I have guided. And next one is we have our chartered accountant team.
Mm-hmm.
They will apply for GST, drug license, food license, trade license, and ISO.
Okay.
And they will guide whenever they have to visit our government offices, whenever they have to meet them, whenever the documents should be submitted to the that inspectors or
Mhm.
officers. We will directly guide them. You have to meet him, you have to go there, you have to do this work. We will give complete clear layout for them from starting till the end of certificate issuing.
Right. Okay,
And
okay.
drug license, they have to pay the government fee.
Okay. For applying the drug license at
Yeah,
any.
yeah, yeah.
Got
Other
it.
services will be done by Medzone itself.
Got
And
it.
and the main thing of pharmacy franchises, they need a B.Pharm graduate. Without a B.Pharm graduate, they can't able to apply drug license. They can't able to sell the drugs. So that we will appoint or we will help them to recruitment in
Mhm.
whole things like a pharmacist arrangement, accountant, inventory managing officer or anything else. We will continuously guide them professionally. We will train them and we will implement for them.
Understood. So I think this gives a very clear message in terms of, it's just that they need to have a B Pharma degree in order to move ahead and apply for drug license. Apart from that, the entire support is being provided from the brand itself, the Medzone. So we'll move to the next slide. I have a very similar question when we were discussing about, do you need any specific degree? So all the franchisees and business seeker would definitely want to understand, do they need to have like any specific, like any fresher or anybody who's interested in pharmacy business but doesn't hold a degree of B Pharma, can they apply for this particular franchising? And
No,
also my,
ma'am.
yes, yes. And also my second question is that, what is the time duration that you get associated with your franchisee partner? So yes, Prabhin.
Yes, ma'am. In this Medzone pharmacy franchise, they doesn't need any education. They doesn't need any background. And time they can open the Medzone pharmacy within 30 days after signing of franchise agreement. And
Okay.
according to skills, they need the skills like proper follow up. They has to go narrowly through the reaching the goal. Our main goal is to get a big success in an entrepreneur.
Right.
A profit at all or another thing. In an entrepreneur, they will guide the society with good job opportunities, service for human beings. These are the main thing of our main franchise model.
Understood. So when we speak of, if I think the person with a basic background also can opt for a Medzone franchisee. So do you help them, like, because in the franchisee business, it's very important to have like a pharmacist, experienced and skilled pharmacist who can recommend medicines, in the store. So do you help appoint pharmacist also from your end in that case, if somebody is not specialized in B Pharma for those people?
Sure, ma'am. The main concept of franchisee is developing an entrepreneur. In this situation, the main business seekers of starting, they doesn't know regarding the business. So the main point of view is that we are guiding them full-fledged to become a success. so
Right.
that there will be some problematic in starting, like appointing the staff and
Mhm.
purchasing the medicines, arranging the shop properly, so that in that occasions we will surely guide them uh, up to 6 months of starting to get a clarification, to get a business for them.
Understood, understood. So I hope all the business seekers have got this message related to whether they are fit to take up the franchisee. If you have a minimum background, you can definitely opt for the franchisee and get in touch with us. So we'll move to the next slide, wherein we would want to understand, what are the other benefits, like what are the perks that the franchisee partner can avail after getting associated with Medzone. So we see a couple of points mentioned over here. If you can elaborate on some of the points which are important for the franchisee partners to know. Yes, sir.
Actually, I have mentioned many points
Mhm.
earlier. These are the other services we are doing continuously for our Medzone customers. And other branded medicine is a big thing. They can sell generic branded medicines in their shop, but the purchasing and sales should be getting big margin, so that we can purchase other branded medicines like Randback, Cipla, Sun Pharma. We will directly give to our customer with a high discount. And our Medzone pharmacies has to be equipped clearly, like they need a AC, computer, printer, refrigerator, everything is needed, so that we will assist them to purchase important equipments with the cheapest rate and qualified products.
Got it.
And after signing the agreement, we will guide them, and we will help them to become an our own customer, like giving our own awards, then certificates of franchisee. Everything will be given to them within 1 month starting itself. Yearly we will check our franchisees, which one our customers with highly sailed peoples, highly developed peoples, and we will award them in big manner. And we will supply free of cost of medicines from our companies to them directly. Then we will
Understood.
supply these promotional materials like pamphlets, visiting cards, newspaper ads. We will be helping them to promote their pharmacy in that area.
Got it.
And we
Understood.
will
And
do
all
online
the
marketing.
yes, over here I can understand that all the branding and labeling, everything is being provided by the brand itself, right?
Yeah. And
Okay.
another thing, we will support them in online marketing, digital marketing. Like nowadays, all are promoting the whole things through social medias. No, we will
Mhm.
promote whole things through social media in a paid basis.
Okay. Okay. Understood.
And
Got it.
some of the customers are interested to get some doctors nearby, so
Mhm.
that the we are helping them to arrange a prescription pad for doctors, some needed things for doctors for writing our medicines in their shop, so
Understood.
continuously they can get business from nearby doctors.
Okay. Okay. So they get tie up of the doctors through Medzone itself, like whichever franchisee will get associated.
Yeah, yeah. And the
Okay.
starting kit will be given to our customers, like they need medicine holders,
Right.
medicine containers, these
Mhm.
basic things. First time they cannot able to get from any places, they have no idea, so that we will directly supply from our godown, and we will tie up with the vendors through
Okay.
purchase, continuous purchasing.
Okay, okay, understood. So entire startup kit is being provided through Medzone itself, so that it's easy and convenient for them to start the particular franchise. Got it, understood. So I hope all the business seekers have understood, clearly into what are the perks that they can avail after getting associated with Medzone. We'll move to the next slide, wherein we would want to understand, what is the financial aspect, like how much do they need to invest to get associated with to take up the Medzone franchisee, and what is the space requirement? Basically, how much minimum space is needed in this? So yes,
uh,
Prabhin, over to
minimum we need the square feet of 130 for a minimum normal medzone retail pharmacy.
you. Got it.
If they are interested to do the distribution also, they need minimum 600 square feet of place.
Okay. So franchisees have that leverage to move ahead with distribution exercise as well.
Yes. And the
Okay,
next thing, the first time fee is 1,60,000 plus GST. It's not refundable.
understood. And what is the ROI? Like, what by when can they expect the payback period to start with this?
They can get the ROI after 6 months. After 6 months, no, 3 to 6 months, they can yield the ROI. They can overcome the break even point.
Mm-hmm. Understood. So I hope so. Total investment is 1,60,000 plus GST, which is non-refundable, and minimum space is 130 square feet for the franchisees looking to invest. If you want to move ahead with distribution, and if you have a bigger space, you can get in touch with us. We will, connect you with the brand. And the ROI is 6 months, is what you have mentioned. So in that, the royalty is mentioned as, they have to pay 13,050 rupees, 1350 every single month. So if you can elaborate on this point, Prabhin.
Royalty means we are using continuous business for them, like online promotions,
Right.
and our brand name is reaching for developing their medical shops in that area. And we have other services like home care service, patient care,
Right.
so that we are collecting the royalty only 1,350 per month, and
Understood.
we are not getting any sales margin or sales profit percentage from the customers
Got it. Got it. Understood.
for 5 years.
For 5 years. Okay,
Yeah,
that's the contractual period for any
yeah.
franchisee partner, right? Understood. So I hope they have got the message into what is the financial aspect. We'll move to the next slide, wherein we would want to understand, since you mentioned in the beginning when we were starting the session that there are 110 franchisees running pan India. So if you can discuss over here, we have mentioned couple of locations like Chennai, Bangalore, Mumbai. So if you can discuss and elaborate, why and how are they so successful? What is that they are doing right at their end? What do you think?
In Chennai, I know a customer. The location is in Minjur. The customer is selling the medicine for 1 lakh per day.
Wow, got it.
They are selling our company medicines as well as other company medicines also,
Okay.
so that we can check that at least they can minimum get 20% of profit margin for all products.
Mhm.
1 lakh sales means they can get 20,000 per day.
Okay.
It is a big margin for them. And another one in Bangalore, they are getting more than 80,000.
Okay.
They are doing door delivery, free door delivery. They are
Mhm.
selling online our customers also, so
Okay.
that they also getting high margins. Now
Mhm.
a customer started in Navy Mumbai,
Mhm.
and he is also earning within 3 months. He can get the sales margin of 15,000 per day.
Okay.
Only 3 months. It can be developed triple sizes, so that he can get good profit margin in that area.
Right, right. So speaking of Chennai number that we spoke about, they are able to overachieve the average revenue targeted goal, which is there. So how long have they been associated with Medzone? Like it's been how many years
The
for them?
Chennai customer is associated with us with before 2.5 years,
2.5 years.
and
Okay, great.
Bangalore customer before 3 years.
Got it. Understood. So I think this gives a very positive message to all the business seekers, who are interested in pharma franchisee and want willing to invest and move ahead with a mid-zone pharma franchisee. So we have a business seeker who have joined with us, Shakti. Hi, Shakti. Thank you for joining with us. If you have any questions, please drop your questions in the comment section. We would be addressing in the upcoming slide. So we'll take up couple of questions. We'll move to the next slide. We'll take up couple of questions from the franchisees' point of view. We know that pandemic and because last year and this year also there is second wave and third wave which is in humor. So how did you support your franchisee partner during COVID and pandemic during these times? And basically there are a lot of challenges that all the businesses have faced. So what was that one challenge that all your franchisees partners were facing, and how did you help them overcome those challenges and risks? during this pandemic.
In this COVID-19 situation, all are in a critical situation.
Right, right,
They can't even get any medicines of their own routine medicines. If they
correct,
get the medicine also, it was too high.
right.
We have supplied our own medicines directly from our godown. And we have our own vehicle. We have directly supplied our own medicines for our retail chains. So
Understood.
that they have treated the customer with free of cost
Mm-hmm.
in that COVID-19 situation. And 1 rupee concept, just an 1 rupee concept. We are not doing anything for profit. We are giving only as a service for our customers. So that many below poverty peoples get many high this help from us.
Got it.
I know at about 30 to 40 peoples who
Mhm.
purchased because they have directly called me and thanked me regarding the Medzone service.
Nice, nice. Great, great.
Yeah.
So over here we see that you are providing medicine at a cost of 1 rupee that you are delivering. So this concept, this particular idea started during pandemic, or how did you feel the need to deliver the product at 1 rupee cost?
This 1 rupee concept was introduced by our MD, Mr. Thiru M. Daniel.
Okay.
He was born in a poor family, and one day he was a child. He was staying in a medical shop. While he
Okay.
was in a medical shop, an old man came there and asked the medicine to that medical shop, and
Mhm.
there is no money. He have only little money. It was kept for purchasing the rice and vegetables,
Okay.
and he paid the whole amount and get the medicine. At that time, he got a main point that we have to serve the whole customer below poverty peoples by getting selling 1 rupee, and this is not for a profit margin or anything else. We have to serve everyone, and India should be very good country in this occasion.
Right.
At that time, he planned the thing and he worked highly for from to 1997. He
Okay.
started the company with a marketing company,
Mhm.
and after 2007, I think our MD has created a good company manufacturing unit as Ethics Healthcare, and continuously he started three companies and started serving through Medzone, and directly he implemented 1 rupee scheme immediately, and done this work to the below poverty peoples.
Got it. Got that's a very touching story, and it's a great initiative. I mean, surely everyone has to be provided with the medicines,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
1 rupee is the amount that you suffer. This is really great. I think it gives a very positive message.
Yeah.
So similarly, like all the business seekers who have joined with us, if you have any question, please drop your questions in the comment section, or you can get in touch with us. So we'll move to the next slide. Anything? So we see over here. There's a COVID-19 treatment kit. What do you provide in that treatment kit, and when did this start?
Yes, ma'am. I can't get your word.
Yes, yes. So basically, we see second picture over here, wherein we see that this COVID treatment kit is there. So is it provided to all the franchisee outlet, or is specifically for the COVID patients who are there that you're supplying to hospitals and the other?
We basically supplied for medzones as a first priority,
Mhm.
and we have supplied for all medical shops and retailers and wholesalers in this pandemic time, because nobody else can get the transportation or any medicine from any places. The whole transportation has been blocked 2 or 3 times, I think so. And that in that occasion we supplied the medicines through our medical shops to other medical shops, retail pharmacies, and directly to customers also, doctors also.
Understood. Understood. Great. I think this is a great initiative, and we'll take a couple of more questions. Sabhyata Gupta has joined with us. Thank you, Sabhyata, for joining. We'll address the question that you have. So over here, like in medicines, it's very important to have the stocks updated and it's not expired, because there'll be a regular requirement of this. So how do you maintain or manage those, dead stocks and restock the items which are, which is then which has been required by the franchisee partners, and like how do you basically help them restocking it properly so that they don't run out of medicines and the other products that you have.
Yeah, this
So
is a main point of our entrepreneurs in startup. They will ask the main question: this restock and dead stock, because the stock should be rotationally going on. Then only they can able to get the profit. If any stock dead stock not selling to the customer means they can't able to get the profit.
you're right.
So that we are our company medicines we will supply with 2 year expiry,
Okay.
and they can return back with the 6 month of expiry, so that we will replace our whole medicines to them.
Mm-hmm.
And another thing, dead stocks means they can return us, we will replace them. For other branded medicines, the main thing is according to the vendor or the manufacturer or distributor, according to their terms and conditions only, we can able to return, or we can take a restock. in
Right.
that
So
occasion in that occasion we are following two rules, they has to return before 3 months and replace the medicines from directly from our medical shop. And another thing, they has to give credit basis for our customers
mhm.
minimum 3 months, so that after selling the medicines they will repay the amount to them, and they will rotationally do the business.
Okay, right. So 3 months is the timeline for expiring of any medicines and restocking it again, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, okay, understood. So we'll move to the next question. I have a very similar question related to this. So we want, like, all the business seeker would want to understand, that do you, like, all the franchisee partners are allowed this concept of multi-brand selling from the outlets, or is it necessary to have Medzone medicines itself and the stocks itself? And how do you share the profit percentage with your franchisee partners?
Because all customer needed all type of medicines, because
Mm-hmm.
our company are manufacturing medicines food products, but I can't able to say all kind of medicines we are not manufacturing.
Okay.
So that if they are selling our branded medicines means they can't able to get a high margin or a high sales in their pharmacies.
Right.
So we are helping them to sell multi-branded medicines. Whatever medicines and whatever food products which will come under drug license and food license, they
Mhm.
can sell the whole products. Beyond drug license and food license, they should not sell any products in their medical shop.
Understood. So, do you help them like assigning the vendors, or what would be good as for the location that they are taking up the franchise?
Surely we are tied up with many manufacturing companies.
Mm-hmm.
We will directly talk with the manufacturer, and we will ask them to direct supply it through our medical shops, so that they are directly supplying to the medical shops.
Understood. Understood. And what percentage of profit do you share with your franchisee partner? Like,
Normally, the business will be coming like a manufacturer to super stockist, then
right.
super stockist to distributors to retailer.
Right.
And by our concept, we are directly tie up with the manufacturer and directly supplying through our medical shops, so that they will be act as a super stockist, they will be act as a distributor, they will be act as a retailer. If they want to sell to distributors also, they can get the margin and they can distribute. If they has to act as a distributor means they can get the medicine, and they can supply for the retailers.
Okay. Okay, understood. So that option is also there
Yeah.
for franchisee partners. Understood. Got it. So I think we have addressed a maximum number of questions that these franchisees would have, and we'll take a couple of questions from the audience. So Sabhyata has mentioned that what's the difference you have seen in your business growth from pre-COVID to compared to post-COVID timeline. So Prabhin, if you can address this.
Sure, ma'am. I was dealing in this company for 3 years,
Okay.
and before COVID also I was working in this company,
Mm-hmm.
so that I can able to get the customer feedbacks from last before COVID and after COVID. Before COVID, they will interested to do a business with medicine, but
Right.
in this after COVID, they are informing us, they are asking us clearly that, sir, we have done get many loss, we are affected in COVID, so we need a better business through medicine only. It will be also life saving. So surely we need a better thing, like they will ask us.
Right.
So we will guide them. You can take the medical shop franchise immediately. We will help you, and we will do the whole helping for them.
Got it. Understood. Yes, definitely. Pharmacy is considered as a pandemic proof business. Like, people won't spend it anywhere, but pharma, ultimately, the customers will be going and visiting and, taking the medicines. So definitely there has been huge requirement from the business seekers in the pharmacy line. And as you rightly said. So thank you, Sabhyata, for sharing this question. I hope we have addressed this question. And we have another question from Shakti. So thank you, Shakti, for joining with us. She has a message that if people want to invest in pharmacy franchisee as a newcomer, then would be the suggestion in terms of investment range and upcoming new opportunities would be required for them. So, like, basically, she wants to understand, that is this franchisee opportunity there for the freshers or somebody who's new in this business? Is it available for them? Can they opt for it?
Sure. In this time, many job seekers are there. That
Right.
job seekers has been studied bigly, and they are not getting the job opportunities, and they are thinking that we can become an entrepreneur. We can give a job opportunity from our side, so that we are welcoming new beginners,
Got it.
and so
Understood.
that investment range is very too low, so that they can able to grow with us.
Got it. Understood. So, Shakti, this opportunity is definitely, we understand this COVID pandemic has hit businesses and jobs severely. And a lot of people are looking and seeking for some opportunity. So, definitely the investment of Medzone is quite minimal. You can go ahead and move ahead with this if you hold interest for the same. And you can get in touch with us. You can drop your contact details so that we can get in touch with you. So thank you all for joining with us. And once you go through the session, to all the business seekers and entrepreneurs, you can get in touch with us on the number mentioned over here. It's 9844443200. You can also write us a mail on the given mail ID. It's business@franchisebazar.com. And you can visit our website www.franchisebazar.com. You will be able to find ample number of opportunities lined up for you. So we'll move to the next slide. Thank you, Prabhin, for joining with us and being part of this session and giving an overview about Medzone, what it specializes in, what does it hold for the franchisees and the business seekers who are interested in pharma franchising. So any message do you want to convey to your business seekers or the entrepreneurs who are still interested and want to move ahead with Medzone?
Yeah, ma'am. I can give a final message for them.
Yeah.
All are having a great opportunity with the Medzone franchise.
Okay.
The new business seekers are welcome in this situation of COVID, and to develop our India becoming an economically great company, sorry, country. We can able to help them with a better opportunity,
Right.
and we will serve them betterly.
Got it. Got it. Definitely, it's one of the emerging sector, and we would be interested to take up your question. You can get in touch with us through our social media platform. You can like us, follow, and share our social media pages of Franchisee Bazaar so that you are updated on any upcoming opportunity in the franchisee business. Whereas we have another 39 opportunity lined up for you out of the 100 opportunities for 2021. So stay connected with us, stay tuned with us. We'll be coming in the next session with a new opportunity. So thank you, Prabhin, for joining with us and being part of it. And thank you all for being part of this session. We'll see you in the next session.